Lady is convinced the laws don't apply to her. That's the title of today's video we're reacting to from Body Cam Files. Let's jump right into it.
Young lady, Officer Banks, Gulf Breeze Police Department. I'm pulling you over. You're doing 54 and a 35. Any reason for that speed tonight?
Where's the 35?
Before you got off the bridge, and as soon as you came off the bridge. All this is 35.
I was going 40, I thought.
Okay, so she was pulled over because the officer believed she was going 54 in a 35. Her response is, I thought I was going 40 miles per hour. The problem with that is, that's still over the speed limit. So you just admitted that you were speeding. Let's see where this goes.
You got your license, registration, proof of insurance.
You don't have to have a license to drive a car.
Yes, you do.
You do not.
50.
You do, in fact, need a license to drive a car.
Ma'am, step out the vehicle. Step out the vehicle.
Am I a crime?
Yeah, you are being detained right now. Step out the vehicle, young lady.
I know my rights.
Either you step out the vehicle or I will remove you from the vehicle.
If she actually did know her rights, she would know that a police officer can temporarily detain you so long as they have reasonable suspicion. They definitely have at least reasonable suspicion here because she literally admitted that she was speeding. Additionally, if a police officer has valid reasonable suspicion and they are pulling you over, if they order you out of the car, you have to get out of the car. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's according to the Supreme Court case Pennsylvania versus Mims. And by refusing to get out of the car, she is refusing a lawful order, which could bring a whole nother set of problems.
15-7, sovereign supervisor,
right
sovereign citizen.
Did you hear what I said? You need to get a supervisor out here right now.
No, you need to step out the vehicle right now. Young lady, step out the vehicle. Step out the vehicle. Last time I'm gonna ask you.
You do not have a right to talk to a supervisor.
No, you're gonna step out the vehicle right now.
You are going to get me a supervisor out here right now.
That's fine.
I know my rights.
What right is that?
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a car. I am not, this is not a commercial vehicle.
Okay.
What? What? No. It's just wrong. I don't even need to elaborate.
Call a supervisor
Okay.
right now.
All right.
Right now.
Or else what?
I know my rights.
If I don't call a supervisor, or else what?
I guess we're not going to go anywhere then.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna go somewhere. And it's called jail.
What? So do you have an ID or you have a driver's license?
No, I don't have a driver's license on me.
Okay. Do you have one issued to you?
In Mississippi.
In Mississippi. So why would you need a driver's license to drive on the road if you don't need a license?
That was years ago.
Oh.
Fun fact, if you have a driver's license in one state, it is valid in all of the states. This is because under the United States Constitution, we give full faith and credit to our sister states. So you could see if that wasn't the case, how problematic that would be, because essentially you would need a driver's license in every state that you would go to.
What's your name and badge number?
I already told you my name. It's Officer Banks.
And what is your badge number?
It's Officer Banks.
Are you failing to...
Are you failing to give me your driver's
I
license?
don't have to give you a driver's license to drive. This is not a commercial vehicle.
Okay.
I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
I'm not driving, I'm traveling. What? What?
So you're not going to give me a driver's license?
I'm not going to give you a driver's license. I don't have to give you a driver's license.
Okay.
I'm traveling. I don't have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Okay. And what state is that?
Any state. It's common law, natural law,
Okay.
constitutional law.
Okay. So
I am
what law?
requesting your supervisor.
So just like I'm requesting your driver's license.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Okay. Sorry, Turner. A, she won't identify. She won't produce a driver's license. She's doing 58.
Yes.
Okay, I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Let my officer speak first, then I'll speak to you.
And then she said, I am traveling.
Okay. So, you do need a license to drive a vehicle. And you do have to identify yourself to these officers.
I do not have to have a license to drive a vehicle.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
You're wrong, but okay.
I know common law, natural law.
I don't care about common law.
constitutional
You're in the
I
state
know
of
that
Florida.
You don't.
You're in the
You're
state of
canon
Florida.
law.
You're in the state of Florida.
It doesn't matter in what state
It does
I'm in.
matter.
I'm in the U.S.
I don't know where to begin. She's clearly one of these sovereign citizen wackos. Anybody who just has common sense knows that if you are in the United States, you're subject to the personal jurisdiction of the United States, specifically subject to the personal jurisdiction of the state you are in. If she's in Florida, Florida laws are going to apply. You're not just you get it. I'm not going to win over any sovereign citizens watching this video, but you get it.
You are being legally stopped on a traffic stop. You are not being cooperative. It is not a Terry stop. Trust me, I know the difference. You were speeding. Turn the vehicle off and get out of the car. Turn around.
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Well, then you can tell that to the judge if you end up going to jail.
I need to call.
Have a seat.
I need to call somebody. Yes, I do.
You call somebody from Santa Rosa County Jail.
Excuse me?
You call somebody from Santa Rosa County Jail, you're under arrest.
I live right down there.
Where's your ID out of, or your license out of?
Mississippi.
State of Florida requires you to have a driver's license to operate a motor vehicle.
Sir, it doesn't matter what state I'm in.
See, that's your problem, is you say it doesn't matter, but it does.
I have
In
the
this
laws
country,
in
it
my
does.
car.
I don't care about what laws you
Sir,
say you have.
You should care about the
I
laws
don't.
and the rights
but
of citizens. You're a
we
police
know your
officer.
rights. We know your rights.
No, you
You
don't.
don't
I
know
know
your
my-
rights.
yes,
No,
I
you
do.
don't.
The cop is 100% correct here. We know this. We've already covered this. Now, you do have the right to shut the YouTube up. That is your strongest right in this moment. You've already dug a hole for yourself. You probably already have enough to be convicted of obviously speeding, but then refusing to cooperate, refusing to identify yourself. The best thing you can do right now, and it is your right, is to zip it. Just zip it. That is the right you have.
Just be honest.
Sergeant, please.
You don't have a license.
Okay, I'll never drive again.
Yes, you will, because you believe you don't have to have a license.
I'll get a license tomorrow.
What is going through her brain? I don't get it.
Well, wait a minute. Now you're telling me that you'll go get a license,
Because you're
but
telling
yet
me
you
that I have no
believe
choice.
you don't. That's correct. You have no
Yes.
choice.
You don't. If you want to drive, you need a license.
You failed to appear on a court appearance for, what was it, expired license? So your Mississippi driver's license is expired.
And for the registration.
Okay, and the registration. So you had a court date that you missed. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
You don't, or you choose not to?
No, sir. I would not lie to you. I don't lie. I do not remember that.
In my experience, people who say they don't lie.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
You do have a warrant out of Santa Rosa County. So
We're
regardless,
in Santa Rosa County.
you're in Santa Rosa County. Do you not know where you live? Well, you are going to jail tonight.
Well, thank you, Sergeant Turner.
You're welcome. I
Y'all
know.
could let me go and handle my warrant tomorrow.
No, we can't.
Right, because y'all have something to prove.
I don't have anything to prove. My officer certainly doesn't have anything to prove. What
Can I
we
please
want
just
you
call
to
my mother?
understand is there are laws that you have to follow. Whether you agree with them or not is a moot point. Because if you choose not to follow them and you continue to act like this and do this, you're just going to constantly be going to jail. Is that what you really want?
I'm not acting like or doing anything like.
You told us that you don't have to have a driver's license to drive. And clearly, you do.
You got some karma.
I'm not worried about my karma.
I know.
No, you know what I'm actually worried about? People like
You're
you
actually worried
who
about
think that
meeting your
laws
quota.
don't. No, there is no
No,
quota.
there
It's
are
people
laws
like
that
you
don't
who
matter.
believe that laws don't pertain to them. And that's just
They
not
don't.
the case.
They don't.
Then
You know what? This cop is being very reasonable, being very calm. I would have been frustrated at just taking her to jail already.
enjoy spending a lifetime in and out of jail. Because
I've
that
never
is what
been
will
to jail.
happen.
Though it won't actually.
If you continue to act like this and do this, it will.
I'm not acting like anything. I'm
Then
telling
I would
you
suggest
that
moving
what my
back to
rights
Mississippi.
are. I'm not moving back to Mississippi.
Then if
either.
you stay living here and driving a car without getting a valid driver's license, that is what is going to happen.
By the way, you do need a driver's license in Mississippi. I'm not a Mississippi lawyer. I'm just not an idiot.
I've already been through roadblocks with state troopers with this.
Then they're not very good state troopers.
Yes, they are, because they know their rights and they know the law.
No. If they let you through with this garbage, they're not. You're not the first person I've run across that thinks this way. And,
yeah, I know.
And
we're
those
a problem right
those
now.
other people went to jail too.
Good.
It's not
It
good.
doesn't change
It shouldn't
the fact
happen.
that I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle. I do not. I'm not a commercial driver. I'm not driving people around. I'm traveling. That is considered a part of my home.
Your car is not considered a part of your home, among many of the other things that she blatantly misrepresents.
So here's what I am curious about, because you're right. I do want to know more. Is that your car?
Yes, that's my
So
car.
you're the registered owner of that car.
Yes.
So at one point it had a valid tag and registration.
Right. Because if I rode around without any tag, that would just be asking for trouble.
So instead, you're okay just riding around with an illegal expired tag.
It's not illegal.
So you're basically masking the fact that you don't believe the laws apply to you. And
I
so-
have to do whatever I have, run through these hoops that y'all put us through just to get by.
You mean these? Yes. Where's the gun in the car?
The gun? There's no gun in that car.
There seems to be ammo.
The gun's in a pawn shop
When did you pawn it?
like 2 months ago.
Okay, so now we are told she has cocaine in her car as well. I wonder if she thinks possessing cocaine is also legal.
Excuse me. Give me your full name. Give me your full name. Look at me. Give me your full name. Give me your full name. Drugs inside the vehicle. You are under arrest now for possession of felony narcotics.
I didn't give y'all permission to search my vehicle either.
Your vehicle's being towed. We're inventorying it. We're not searching it.
Yes, you are.
This is actually a very interesting and nuanced legal matter. Can the police search her car? She says that she didn't give police consent to search her car. However, a few things have happened to this point. One, she's being arrested for failing to identify, failing to cooperate. Two, while she was arrested for that, they found out there was an arrest warrant out for her, so she's being further arrested in a sense. Three, she doesn't have a driver's license, so clearly this car is being towed. Now, unlike what our suspect thinks, your car is not an extension of your home. Actually, you have less rights in your car. This is what we call the automobile exception to the Fourth Amendment. Now, that's not really relevant here because what the police officers are doing is called an inventory search. So if a police officer tows or impounds your vehicle, they are allowed to search it so long as it is some sort of standardized policy to take an inventory of what is in the car. Now, they might be precluded from going into locked compartments or trunks or whatever, but everything that they're doing so far is just in the open cabin. The only thing I will say is maybe they're doing it at the wrong place, because every time I've seen an inventory search or heard of an inventory search, it's actually like when the car is impounded. So that might be an issue, but maybe not, because I'm not a Florida lawyer. All I'm saying is on its face, it doesn't necessarily offend me. I would just want to know more. But it's an interesting issue.
I don't have to mind laws that aren't valid.
They're valid laws.
They are not valid laws.
The United States and the state of Florida seem to think they are.
The United States has a constitution that we fall under.
Right.
Statutes, mandates,
and
codes.
So,
None of that matters.
so under our Constitution, it still gives the state governments the right to govern themselves, correct?
That's right. And the sheriff has all the power.
That's right.
That's right.
The sheriff does. He is
Yes,
the
yes.
head law
He's
enforcement
not
officer.
part of NATO. He's not part of the Council on Foreign
I'm not.
Relations.
I'm not part of NATO either.
Yes, NATO.
I have rights and I live in America.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was in America. I'm sorry.
Correct. But you
And
decide which laws to follow.
I don't take orders from anybody
Nobody's giving you
except
orders.
God.
Nobody's giving you orders.
Obviously, you are right now.
No,
You're
right
going
now,
to jail.
yeah, because
an order.
you violated Florida state
I
law.
violated
Stop! You violated the law.
a law that someone made up. That's not.
The Constitution.
I violated a law that someone made up. Yeah, that's how laws start.
Constitution was made up
Yeah.
by people.
Yeah. And God.
Those same people put laws into place even back then.
Our Constitution was changed in 1776 and in 1871.
I don't think it was changed in 1776.
It was written in 1776.
Ah, there we go.
And
Actually, the Constitution was not written in 1776. She doesn't know anything. That's when we declared independence. The Constitution was actually written in 1787. Okay, well, I'm not really sure how much we learned today because all of this was pretty obvious, but the inventory search issue was actually pretty interesting. All right, y'all, thanks for watching. Check out other attorney react videos here. All right, bye.
Big verdict.